Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be using our Ninja Slushi to make sugar-free slushies. When I did the original review, I tried to do some sugar-free stuff and I failed miserably. But I found some sugar-free slushie mix, so we're going to try it right now. So you ready? Let's get into this. Well, as far as ingredients go, that's all we got. We've got some Jolly Rancher sugar-free green apple slushie mix and some Jolly Rancher sugar-free watermelon slushie mix. All we need to do is put these in the machines with 1 part this stuff and 5 parts water, and then we'll be able to turn it on and see what happens. One thing that bothers me about these though is they're sugar-free, and when I looked at the label, I was really surprised at the amount of calories that are in this. I mean, look at that. 160 calories. That's tons. And for the life of me, I couldn't see where they were coming from. Anyway, we'll see how these come out and we'll delve into that a little bit later. Okay, we ready to try this thing out? Let's see what we got here. All right, they want us to do 1 part syrup to 5 parts water, and they want us to stir it up really good. So we're gonna do the green apple flavor first. So I think I'm gonna put 4 ounces of syrup in here. Yeah, that's a little bit high, but that should be okay. Put that in here. And we're gonna mix this with 20 ounces of water. Now we'll give this a quick mix. The machine's gonna mix it too, but we're just gonna make sure that's mixed up really well. And we'll pour this into the machine. All right, next we'll hit the slush button. We're gonna leave it on the default freeze. And now all we have to do is wait and see what happens. Alright, it looks like the slushie is ready here. One note though, the freeze level defaulted at 3, and I had to push it all the way up to 7 here in order to get the consistency that we have right now, but I'll remember that for the other one. Let's check this out. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. Looks like antifreeze, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. Let's taste this. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Well, what do you say we clear this out and we do the other one?
A few moments later.
Okay, so we're ready for the watermelon. This time I'm not gonna mix these outside of the machine. I'm just gonna pour this in and see what happens. So there's our syrup, and then we'll pour in our water. Okay, that looks about right. I'll turn our slushie machine back on, hit slushie, and this time we're gonna remember to put this up to level 7. Okay, round 2. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Okay, our watermelon slushie is done, and on this one I brought the freeze level back down to 6. I got slightly different ratios on this one since I just sort of poured it in. So I think there's a little bit more syrup in there, and that's why it's 1 level off from the other one. One thing I'd like to mention though, if you don't like the consistency that we're getting out of these slushies, that's more because I'm picking freeze levels that I personally like the stuff to come out at. If it's too thick for you and comes out too chunky, then 1 level on the freeze level down would smooth that right out. That being said, let's go ahead and pour this one out. The color looks nice. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's try this out. Hey, you know what? That's really good. In fact, this might be the only watermelon thing that I've ever liked. Go figure. Whoa. Well, I'll give it to Jolly Rancher. They do make some really tasty mixes. Well, we were able to make the slushies and they both taste really good. One thing that bothers me about this mix though is that there's no fat, there's no sugar, there's no protein, but it still has 160 calories per serving. And that's only 1.9 ounces of this stuff. So I was going through the ingredient list on this, And it turns out that the first ingredient is something called glycerin. In a nutshell, glycerin is categorized as a sugar alcohol. But if you've eaten a lot of protein bars or a lot of the whey protein mixes, you'll see that those have sugar alcohols in them too, but those don't count for calories. So what I was able to find out about glycerin kind of bugs me a little bit. It's listed as a sugar alcohol, so they don't show it as sugar on the label, but the evidence points to the belief that glycerin is processed by your body the same way sugar is. If that's the case, then it explains why there's so many calories in this. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Slushie that I used in this video, I do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video, if in fact there's Amazon affiliate links for it yet. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay, 1 cent. If you like this video, then you might like this video right here where I show you how to use the Ninja Slushie to make some really great frozen lemonade. That's got some sugar in it, but it's oh so good. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon. And until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.